Okay, you guys, I'm making another video. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ. Okay, that I can put another video out here and say something. I need to be more consistent with the video making, it's true. So I'm making a video today, and today I'm going to be talking about how do you be yourself when you have social anxiety, like how do you just be yourself? Most of the time, you're too nervous to be yourself. Who are you? What do you like to do? You know what I'm saying? I think once you kind of know who you are, you'll have conversation starters and things you could use in a conversation. Because to be honest with you, I used to be, I would draw a blank like when it's time to talk about stuff. It's like I don't really know what to talk about. Like what will I talk about right now? And these days it's just not that way. I mean, conversations just flow, but you've got to put yourself out there first in order to, just like when you were walking like a baby, you had to stumble, fall. But if you never do that, it's like you're going to be stuck crawling, you know? You're going to be stuck crawling. That's a big deal. Could you imagine if we never tried to walk? And I mean, I'm going off the cuff here. This is serious business. We would be crawling as adults if we didn't try to walk. I know that this is crazy, you guys, but it's true. It's like you have to put yourself out there or else you're going to be crawling for the rest of your life. And so I say that to say that it's really important to get yourself in social situations, feel nervous, and work through it anyway. You got to do it. I know sometimes, though, I don't want to say this to people who are like, you might have a panic attack or you might get like super nervous, and it's like, oh my gosh, it's a little bit too intense for you. So depending on who you are and the height of your social anxiety, I would say to really, make sure that you contact your health professional or whatever, to make sure that you're staying healthy out there and you're not having a panic attack. We don't want you to just totally be so nervous, that you can't do it. So it does depend on how, intense your social anxiety is. And then, you can start small. You don't have to like eat the whole cake here. Just a little bit, just a piece of the cake. It's like baby steps at a time on a consistent basis. Um, so that's what I would say. You have to put yourself out there. And I wanted to do a challenge to where, well, in the future, I wanted to maybe get together with everybody who did have social anxiety and have like a gym for us to work our social skills out at. And you could just basically talk to other people who have social anxiety. That's the low stakes. And then we'll move on to other situations to where you can practice, basically. Um, so, if anybody has any ideas, I'm just kind of starting this thing, hoping that other people will um, get involved. If you're on Nextdoor and seeing this, of course, we all live in a specific area. If you're on Facebook group seeing this, let me know where you kind of stay, or if you're somewhere that's not in California, um, you can do this over Zoom. We can all do this over Zoom. We can get together and go in breakout rooms, no matter how uncomfortable it is. You just need to be exposed to the situation so that you can get the practice of walking. So I'm here for any type of comments, questions, ideas that anybody have. I'm just trying to start this thing and help people where I used to struggle, because these are not areas where I struggle anymore. And I'm very grateful for that. And I definitely know how it feels to have social anxiety. It just feels awkward, uncomfortable, and all of that stuff. So, yeah, you can message me here or else, my email is mhouston, HOUSTON 177 at gmail.com. And if you put the subject title, put social anxiety. So I know it's somebody from one of the groups, social, YouTube, Facebook group, or next door. So yeah, let me know. And I guess I will see you guys next time. I'm going to try to be more consistent, you guys, with making videos. And maybe then I will step out and start really doing something if I could get your involvement. You know what I'm saying? So don't be shy. I know that's probably the wrong thing to say, but if you say something to me, I'm definitely not going to leave you hanging. I will say something back in the comments or whether you email me or whatever it is. Hopefully, it doesn't go to my spam if you email me, but yeah. All right. Talk to you later. Deuces.